What's up guys, my name is MJ and it is Sunday here on Teen Meets World. It's actually Super Bowl Sunday and guess who could care less about either of the teams playing this year? In more important news, next Sunday is actually the 57th annual Grammy Awards. So this week we decided that it is going to be Music Week. I originally was planning on going to the Grammy Museum and getting a bunch of cool shots and shooting fun videos. But here we are in my kitchen. Obviously not the Grammy Museum. So I'm about to get a little Miss Cleo on you guys and let you know my predictions for next week's winners. So when I scrolled down the entire list of nominees, I realized that there are 83 awards that they give out. And of course, within the time frame that they show you on the Grammy Awards, obviously they can't give away 83 awards on TV. So I'm just gonna narrow it down and talk about the ones that they would show on television and the ones that people seem to care about the most. And I'm just gonna follow the pattern that they have on the website. So the first award is Record of the Year, and it is between Fancy, Chandelier, Stay With Me, Shake It Off, and All About That Bass. So it's very heavily female, which is awesome, but at the same time I actually am kind of hoping that Stay With Me wins this one, and I'm predicting that since Sam Smith has had such an insane year, or second half of 2014 going into 2015, I definitely feel like he will take this one home. Honestly, I would be happy if it was anything but Fancy. The second award is Album of the Year. So it's between Morning Phase by Beck, Beyonce by Beyonce, X by Ed Sheeran or Multiply, In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith, and Girl or GIRL as it was stylized by Pharrell. If I had to give it to someone, it would obviously be Beyonce, no question about it. There were visuals for every single song on that album. She dropped it on everybody with no promotion, no singles, no nothing. No billboards, no commercials, nothing. And it still sold an insane amount and did so well. And that came out at the end of the year. It came out in 2013. So the fact that it did so well in 2014 and still continues to do well, and the Platinum Edition did well, I honestly, Beyonce deserves it. Beyonce really does deserve it, and if it doesn't go to her, then you know what, I hope it goes to Sam Smith because he deserves it too. Who do I want to win? Beyonce. Who do I think it's gonna go to? Beyonce. So nominated for Song of the Year is, again, All About That Bass, Chandelier, Shake It Off, Stay With Me, and Take Me to Church. Two of those records, actually three of those records, really stand out for me. Again, Stay With Me and Chandelier were two really big hits this year, but also I think it's so cool that they're adding Hozier into this nomination pool, I guess, because it's really cool that a new artist like him is already getting so much recognition. It's a Grammy nomination. That's the highest form of musical recognition you can get. Do I think he's gonna win Song of the Year? Not really. I think, again, it's gonna go to Sam Smith. He's one of the big front runners. I feel like even though Shake It Off and All About That Bass got a ton of radio play, and I'm not dismissing them as pop songs, I just think that Stay With Me will take home the Grammy. Who do I want to win? Him. Who do I think is gonna win? Him. So the next category is Best New Artist, and that is between Iggy Azalea, Bastille, Brandy Clark, Haim, and Sam Smith. Notice that I had to look at my iPad when I said Brandy Clark because I'm not even gonna front and I'm not even gonna pretend. I have no clue who that is, and I probably should have googled it before I started this video, but you know what? I ain't got time to pretend like I know who that is. But yeah, this is where I start encountering some problems because, first of all, Bastille is not a new group by any stretch of the term. They've had hits. They've been getting radio play since 2013. So yeah, I don't think that they should be in this category or nominated. I love their music, but at the same time, they are not brand new artists. I don't know why they're considering them brand new artists. But on to the bigger issue at hand. Iggy Azalea. If you guys haven't seen the video where Azalea Banks is calling her out on all her crap I'm gonna leave that link down below so you guys can watch it. It's like 40 minutes long, but honestly it's so worth it, especially if you're a fan of Azealia Banks. Even if you're not, I think it's so worth it to watch that. Even just the little bit where she's talking about why it's so ridiculous that somebody like Iggy Azalea is even nominated for an award that recognizes musical excellence. It's so weird to me that there's people like this that are being nominated, and I feel like it almost kind of takes away from it. Like, this is the Grammys. This isn't, you know, the American Music Awards. There are respectable composers and producers and writers that spend their whole lives trying to get a Grammy nomination, and yeah, you know, they cater to mainstream music as well, but Iggy Azalea, really? That just took a really serious turn, but I have very, very strong opinions about that, and I don't think that it should go to her. I would be really happy if Haim went home with it though, because I think they are insanely, insanely talented, and they've done so much over the past year. 2014 was a huge year for them. Again though, like I said, it's gonna be a sweep for Sam Smith, and I think that he is going to end up going home with the Best New Artist award, and if it's Iggy Azalea, then honestly I might just stop watching. Best Pop Solo Performance, again, it's the same cast of characters. I was talking about this on the phone with one of my friends earlier, and honestly I think it would be amazing if Sia took home the Best Performance Grammy, because a lot of people kind of diss her for her style of performance. If you don't know why she doesn't really show her face when she performs, a lot of people think it's just a big stunt so that she can get more people to watch her, and honestly it's not. And if you don't know the whole story, you guys should go look it up. I think it would be amazing if she went home with the award for Best Solo Performance. So who do I want to win? Sia. Who do I think is gonna win? I think they are gonna switch it up and give it to Sia. So Sia to all of those other people in the nominations, cause y'all ain't gonna win it. So for Best Pop Vocal Album, there are some people that are nominated that I'm really surprised I was not even expecting to see on there, like Miley Cyrus and Katy Perry. I don't think that Prism and Bangers were anywhere near some of the best albums of the year. I actually think that Prism probably flopped the hardest right next to Art Pop, so I'm surprised that they're nominated for Grammys. But if it doesn't go to Sam Smith, I definitely think that it should go to Ed Sheeran or Ariana Grande, because honestly I feel like Ghost Stories was one of the weaker Coldplay albums. Honestly, Ghost Stories didn't do it for me this year. Who do I want to win? Honestly, Ed Sheeran. I want Ed Sheeran to win. Who do I think is gonna win? Probably Sam Smith again. So for Best R&B Performance, honestly, who else is it gonna go to but Beyonce and Jay-Z? Nobody else in this category I think can even touch them. So who do I want to win at them? Who do I think is gonna win at them? It kind of speaks for itself. For Best R&B Song, again, I think it's definitely gonna go to Drunk in Love. There's no other option. For Best Urban Contemporary Album, I don't think it's gonna go to anybody else. I will say though that Sail Out and X were really, really good albums this year. The nominations this year, slim pickings. I think instead they should have nominated somebody maybe like John Legend. He had an amazing album this year. There are so many other albums that they could have nominated, but this is what we have, so. So those mostly are the albums and artists and songs and nominations and awards that I have an opinion about. Obviously, there are other categories. If Arctic Monkeys end up taking home an award for Do I Want to Know, obviously I will be very happy. If Hunter Hayes takes home an award for Invisible, I will also be very happy, but do I really care about the other people that they're nominated against? Not really. But those are really just the ones that I happen to have like a really, really strong opinion about, obviously. So there are other artists in various other categories that I think should have been nominated, and I don't understand why they weren't included. You know, Jay-Z for Magna Carta Holy Grail. I think that was an amazing album. Obviously, if they're gonna dig back as far as 2013, I think the 1975 should have been nominated. I think Drake should have been nominated as Best Album for Nothing Was the Same, because that album for me personally was pivotal, and I cannot wait for Views from the Six. Obviously, if you're gonna go back as far as nominating Arctic Monkeys for a performance of Do I Wanna Know, probably should have just nominated AM. So yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. This was just another one of those videos where I ranted, and honestly, I don't know how this video is gonna turn out, but if you liked it, thank you, first of all. And yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below your opinions and your thoughts about the Grammy nominations and your predictions and who you want to see win, but who you actually think is gonna win. Yeah, I would love to talk to you guys about that. And if you want to listen to me rant more about music, I do a lot of that on my main channel, where I am going to be uploading more videos more frequently. Obviously, you guys should also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I can't believe it's been more than a month. This is already our 5th week, so that's incredible, and I just burped, so that was also incredible. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you guys want to see the rest of the Music Week videos, and that's about it. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.